Hey guys. Stupid. Hey. Welcome back. I made another video. I made a video with fall leaves. Fall leaves. Can you believe it? You can just put things in your nails and they just look amazing. So much fun. I love putting things inside of my nails. I got these off of Etsy. I'll put the link below where I got these leaves, so if you want some, you can also get some. They're super cute. I have a bunch of colors that I'm gonna use. I don't know which ones I'm gonna use. I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet. That's as per usual. I don't generally know. I have kind of an idea of what I'd like to do before I start, but I never really know what I'm going to do. All right, I'm gonna remove my dip powder that I have on now, and then I will be back to show you guys how I do ombre and inlay some cute little leaves in my nails. So we'll see you guys in a minute. Actually, for you, it's gonna be like... Okay guys, and we're back. So I just did my right hand. As you can see, whoa, I'm where the camera is. Finished it. I did some leaves on my ring finger, and then I just did like an ombre on my on the rest of my fingers. Yeah, we'll get into how I did that on my other hand. I kind of wanted to make them look like, you know, like a pile of leaves. I don't know if you can like see that. How I kind of tried to like milk bath it like a little bit, but with like the leaves. I don't know, tried to layer it. Let's do this. We'll do the ombre first. Colors I'm using. This is Alter from Revel Nail. It's like, seriously, it's like my like perfect nude. It's like my skin tone. I don't know if you can tell that, but it's a great color. It's a great color. I love nudes. They're my favorite. Although I like hardly ever use them, but I do really quite enjoy them. So I'm just gonna do one dip of Alter. And I really, this powder is great. I'm really actually enjoying Alter a lot. It's really like, I don't know how to describe it, like sandy, I suppose, for lack of a better term. But it's the kind of powder when you dip into it, like it really does, it feels like it's not gonna mess up. Like some, I don't know, it's not like chunky or anything, it's like really fine sandy. I'm gonna do an extra dip of that because I was doing one dip on most of my other nails, but I do find sometimes that I don't know if I just don't like put on a thick enough base coat or what goes on, but sometimes it doesn't grab onto the edges so much, and I don't want to do it too thick, but I think this will be okay. And then, you know, for me, I just take a toothpick like immediately afterwards and I just run it right along my cuticle, and I find I used to use an orange stick, but with the toothpick you can get like right in there, which is great. And I'm not giving this much time to like set up. I'm just kind of dusting it off and going straight into, when I do this ombre, it's a little different than I usually would do an ombre. Just these colors are different. So I'm using If the Horn Fits and Sipping Starts at Sunset by Sparkle & Co. And they're both these like super foiled colors, and I mean, I'm in love with them, but ombreing with them is not easy because they like to fly all over the place, and they're hard to control. So I'm using two separate brushes for these colors. I do recommend, I used to be like really, so I just took that and I just tapped it. I just kind of took a little bit, not too much. Here, I'll flip it over. See, about that much. and then I just tapped it on there. I find that it's easier to add more than go back. So best to err on the side of light. And I just kind of like tilted my finger into the jar. I don't want to take too much talking time because I'm just going to go straight into the gold if the horn fits. And again, I'm just going to take, you know, some on the brush. And I'm going to start about halfway on Sipping Starts at Sunset, just to kind of give that illusion of ombre. And then I'm just going to kind of tap it on there and then, you know, tap my finger off. I like to blow it off. And I blow it from this way down the finger to just try to, to try and help with the ombre. I did touch that, so we'll see how that turns out. But then I usually would dust off. I'd give it some time and dust it off, but I am kind of doing it a little wet still just to drag that foil in because I think that it gives like a really super pretty effect. And then I am dipping into my clear. This is a clear that I only use for glitters. I used to be kind of crazy and only use one brush for glitters and one brush for solids, but I've kind of given up on the glitter because it kind of just gets everywhere. But I do still use an only glitter clear. Dust that off. And I'm doing the second dip of clear. And here's the thing. I'm using a very soft brush. Like a kabuki brush to just dust that off. And I'm gonna do a second dip of clear and look how clear that turned out. It's all about what brand you use, and I love Sparkle and Rubble. I love them so much, but I have found that this Mia Secret is what's in this jar because it comes in a really big one that you get off of Amazon is amazing. It's the best clear. And it says acrylic powder, which, you know, dip powder is just acrylic powder, but I think you can also use it if you do acrylics. It's so clear, guys. It's so clear. You wouldn't even know that there is powder over what I dipped. So sometimes I would do 2 ombres, but with this foiled powder, I'm just doing 1. Just get right there around your cuticles. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. As close to perfect as possible. Give that a second. Dust it off. I've activated the rest of my fingers, so I'm just gonna activate this guy too and just let it really soak in there so I can get to buffing. It's probably better that I did this one a little bit thicker than the rest because I don't know about y'all, but I break my middle fingers more than any other fingers. Like, I don't know why, I just do. Okay, so we're gonna put these colors away. Made a little mix. It says GP 104, which is a beautiful color, but that's not what's in here. I made a mix of Alter and Clear together just to kind of try and, again, do like a milk bathy kind of thing. I'm gonna cover my, let's not spill it. I'm gonna put on some base, and then I am going to put some of the leaves on just the base and my finger. So here's what I do. I put base on and then I just take a little bit off of my nail and then I pick up whatever glitter thing I'm trying to do and I just stick it right on there. Now this is gonna dry really fast and just pick up another leaf and just place it like wherever. Uh-oh. Okay, let's put on a little more base first. That is drying quickly, but that's okay. We can work with it. And then pick up a leaf. Just place it wherever your heart desires. I'm not really like pushing it in there too much just yet because it's kind of dry. And then I'm gonna do one more. Like I'm probably overkilling it, but you know, whatevs. It's your universe. You can do whatever you want. Bob Ross said it first. Okay, another thing we're gonna do this time around is we are gonna take some of these little cute little shapes that I have, glitter, I got them off of Amazon, and we're just gonna stick them around also just to create some more like interesting things going on. I'm probably doing way too much, but that's okay. I'm good at doing too much. Because I really want to do like a pile. So we're going to do like layers. And these ones that are darker on the bottom, you're not going to see them as much, right? All right. So here's the thing that I'm going to do. I'm going to do another layer just of base over the entire thing. And then I'm going to dip it, and then I'm going to try and like stick it into the base and see if it'll like stick in there better. So I'm gonna take one of my brushes, dust it off, get some of the sparkle off of it, although some of it's gonna get in there, but whatever, right? And I'm just gonna kind of do a little tap like I did when I was ombreing, just to get a little of that like milk bath kind of thing going on. Look how glittery my hand is from putting it on this mat. I love this mat from Sparkle & Co, by the way, but it's very like sticky. And I find that everything sticks to it, which is good and bad. I mean, it's not getting all over my floor at least, but it is kind of difficult to work on, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna come back and kind of push these down if I can a little bit. I don't know if they're gonna really stick. They didn't really with my other hand either. I just kind of buffed them. Some of the corners came off when I was buffing them, but that's okay. Okay, so good enough for me. Let's take my kabuki. We're gonna dust it off again, see where we're at. All right, and then we're gonna do another layer of base. I'm gonna throw some more leaves on there. I'm just gonna tap into that and then pick up another leaf and then just place that wherever. Try to kind of like push it in. Let's turn it this way actually. Give it a second to dry a little bit. Take another shape or two. No. We'll just do a couple more shapes over here. I really absolutely love these leaves. I do wish they were easier to work with a little bit. They are kind of difficult, but it is worth it because they're beautiful. I'm trying to like push down like the edges. Doesn't have to be perfect, like at all. So we'll do one more base over. And these, like, it might turn out thick, but that's okay. It's all right, it's okay. Okay, so do a little more of this. Just gonna tap it around. And then clean up the edges. This is my dominant hand that I'm doing, so doing the best I can. And then we'll put a little more base on. I did not wipe that off. on purpose because I kind of wanted to, like, I don't know, give the cloudy effect. Dip it right into the clear. Tap it off on there. Clean up those edges. All right. Give it a second. Dust it off. Let's throw some activator on. I really want to know what it looks like. It's the best part. And there you go. And that is how it looks with just activator. That is how it looks when it's done. I hope you really enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it and you want to see more videos, let me know. Leave me a comment, whatever you feel like doing, or you can just, you know, be a creeper and just watch the videos. I'm okay with that too. I mean, hopefully you found something helpful in the video and you learned something, and if there's something that you'd really like to see me do in the future, just let me know. I'm really open to trying new things if I haven't done it before, and if I have done it before and you'd just like to see how I do it, I'm also really open to showing you that. And yeah, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. So, see you next time. Bye. Does anybody else just really like yoga pants? Or is it just me? Because I love them.